name is Bilal. This is my story. I grew up in Philadelphia. Born in Germantown. I started off singing in the church at an early age, like around 4 years old. I joined like the youth choir, Sunbeams type choir, and then I realized I could sing like some. It was a cool album, you know. I liked that album a lot, you know. I was able to do a lot of things on that album that I didn't even expect to do, and work with a lot of people that I didn't even expect to work with, you know. I worked with enough people on that album not to even, you know what I mean. I made a wish list of cats that I always wanted to work with, and I worked with them all on the same record. You know what I mean? Kinda, you know. I felt like my album, Firstborn Second, was a deviation from that because I had shunned away from working with R&B producers. I only wanted all hip-hop producers. Now, you know, in that time, I was hanging around mostly rappers and hip-hop cats. So the thing that was inspiring me was hip-hop. So I felt that was different, you know.
I had nothing. I was born as a second child. All I got was handed down. All that is what was left. Born as a second child. All I got was handed down. All that is what was left. Seems like I live my life half dead. You know the ghetto ain't helping it none. Ghetto ain't helping it none. I'm a second-class citizen, born from king.
Ever since I put out Firstborn Second, I started to work on another project that I was going to put out through Interscope called A Love for Sale. I had a record out, well, I had a record that I was working on in 2006, and I was going to name it A Love for Sale. And I had really started to branch out in this new way of writing songs, which is what I'm doing on this Airtight's Revenge type of this album that's coming out, where I wasn't really following the format of I would say an R&B singer. I kind of got into a space where I wanted to write songs with sections, like a B section, not just a chorus or a hook or a bridge. You know, I wanted to write songs with sections and things. Like, I started checking out a lot of the Beatles and just really songwriting, you know, and my label, Interscope, wasn't really going for that. It sounded like everything but R&B, and I was in there like, yes! And they were like, no, what are you doing? At my early age, I was very loyal, so I didn't really want to break ties with the people that I was with. But then my album was bootlegged, and I started to really see people's true intentions of what they wanted from me, and it wasn't it wasn't the same vision that I had for me. So mixes of a lot of different sounds, you know, on this record. I've always listened to a lot of different things and a lot of different music and different genres, and you know, had them seep into the stuff that I've been writing, and it's more of that. I would say a little more freedom I got on this project because it's independent, so I really didn't have to have the whole single discussion really. I just made tunes free flowing this time, you know. I was really inspired by real life situations this time, being of the things that I was going through. It just made me really, I just really wanted to talk about real topics, you know, and not just about love and breakup.
Cost money everywhere, I want the dollar.